join me? I'm telling you, she's my filming buddy. She's always here. Hey guys, it's Maggie, and I'm back. I know I took a week-long hiatus, or a week and a half hiatus. There's been a lot of family stuff going on that I've needed to take care of, and it's still going on, but I figured I would get back on here so you guys didn't think I completely abandoned you guys. So today I am doing my reading wrap-up number 1 of this year. I think I started this last year. Instead of doing monthly wrap-ups because of school, sometimes I read a ton in 1 month or I don't read it all in 1 month. I'm just doing monthly wrap-ups like every 5 books or so. So of course I went over for the first one and I've read 7 books. According to my Goodreads, I'm 3 books behind schedule. I'm not worried. I know I'm gonna catch up either this break or summer break, or whenever I have like a good chunk of time, I'll catch up completely. But for right now, I just wanted to show you guys the 7 books that I've read so far in 2017. The first book that I read this year was Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. Basically, I have a TBR jar somewhere on my bookshelf. I don't even know where it is right now, but I have a TBR jar. Every month I'm supposed to pick a book out and read it. I didn't do that for February, so oops. But I did it for January, and this was the book that I picked. I gave it like 2 or 3 stars. I really didn't enjoy it. I think I talked about it before on my channel, or at least on my Bookstagram I've talked about it. I didn't particularly enjoy it. I found the main characters to be quite annoying, to be honest, so I just didn't really resonate with this book. I was in a reading slump after reading Under the Never Sky, which is pretty much reasonable. So I picked up Passenger by Alexandra Bracken, and oh my gosh, this book was like a 10 out of 5 stars. Like, this book is amazing. I still haven't read Wayfarer, but I need to get it. I need to read it. This book is so good, and the cover is so good, and it's time travel, and what more do you want with time travel? I love time travel. Yeah, it was perfect. It was literally perfect. I love this book. Then I read Ever the Hunted by Erin Summerhill, which was supposed to be the Book Puff's Book of the Month for January, but Lindsay and I are kind of busy, so that book club thing is kind of on the back burner for now, but I'm sure we'll bring it back eventually. We're just not bringing it back right now. Gave it like a 4 stars. It was a good fantasy novel. I really enjoyed it. Some of it was kind of like, but other parts were like, yeah, so I gave it a 4. Pretty good. And then the Everything trailer dropped, and I didn't know Nick Robinson was in it. And I cried because Ben Parrish, need I say more? He plays Ben Parrish in the 5th Wave movie, and I've loved Nick Robinson since his Melissa and Joey days, so I've been like I was super excited when he was cast as Ben Parrish, and then I found out he was cast as Ollie in Everything. So that night, I read this book in an hour and a half. I just laid in bed and I read it, and I sobbed, and it was beautiful. And Nicola Yoon is an amazing author, and I know there's a lot of controversy about this book though with disability rep, but I did really enjoy it, and I thought and I can't say that like, oh, there was no disability rep or there was disability rep, because I do not have a disability. Like, I did not have any home nurses in the house, although I did at one point when my grandpa was ill, but I never had it as a big significant part of my childhood. It was only for a few months, so I cannot comment on that, but I did think the writing was really good. I thought the characters were really good. The cover is beautiful. I mean, I really enjoyed this book. So I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. And then I finally read Crystal Storm by Morgan Rhodes, which is the 5th book in the Fallen Kingdom series. And I really enjoyed this book. There's a huge freaking cliffhanger that killed me. This whole book killed me. I was like, I forgot about the big thing that happened at the end of the 4th book, so I went into this completely forgetting what happened, and I was shook the entire book. I really enjoyed it. Some characters still annoy me. I mean, when you have a book with like 10 main characters, there's going to be one that drives you insane. And there is, but I'm fine with that. I think I gave this a 4 out of 5, or 4 or 5. I don't remember exactly. I really enjoyed it. It took me a while to get through it, but I did really enjoy it. And then I decided to take a break from YA and read some poetry. So the next 2 books I read were Milk and Honey by Ruby Carr and The Princess Saves Herself in This One by Amanda Lovelace. And I really really enjoyed these books. I read them both this past weekend. I'm really glad I did because they are just so inspiring and lovely, and I do want to write my own chapbook one day. I've been working on some poetry here and there along with my fantasy novel. I got a lot of things going for me right now. I'm a mess. But I really, really, really enjoyed both of these. As you can see with Milk and Honey, I did sticky tabbed some poems that are really important to me just because I can't put like dog ears on books. I don't know why, I've just never been able to. I started some that meant a lot to me. I would have started more, but I just didn't want to like cover the whole thing in sticky notes. But honestly, I've read this book probably 3 times already. It's amazing and I absolutely love it, and I love the aesthetic of it. I love the cover and the illustrations in it. And I love that it's just like little poetries and like one page is a different, it's so beautiful. Now I can talk about the princess saves herself in this one. I didn't sticky note. I didn't put any sticky notes at the end of this one just because I resonated with like every single poem and I didn't want to cover them all, but I probably will go back actually and pick out my favorites again when I reread it because I haven't reread this one yet. But I'm going to, of course, if not today. It's one of those books that I'm just gonna like take with me in my purse and just pull it out when I need to read something. Like, it's one of those books, and I'm definitely gonna be expanding my chapbook collection because I am obsessed. Like the Barnes & Noble I go to, the poetry section is like literally right next to YA, so I can just go in that little nook of Barnes & Noble and never leave. The only downside is Barnes & Noble, at that Barnes & Noble, the Harry Potter like section is upstairs. So that sucks because they put Harry Potter with the children's books. But I mean, fine, I'll go upstairs for Harry Potter. Everything else is in my little one spot and it's perfect. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Bye!